How did the scrimmage look on the film?
Got to be more efficient on first down. Too many second and longs, too many third and longs, 2 turnovers, too many. We have to have more urgency, and we got to compete better.
How did the offense look differently without Benny in the fold?
That had nothing to do with anything. We didn't start off very good. We didn't have a lot of urgency. Wasn't very good at all. Second half, I was excited about how the second group came out. The second group played pretty well. They really did. We saw some good things, especially up front from that second group. We did that first drive of the second half. We did score on the first team offense, but not near where we need to be for us to have a great offense.
It sounded like the defensive line did well. Is that something you guys were doing wrong, or did you just get beat?
There wasn't anything good about what we did on offense, so I imagine everybody on defense did great, because we sure did help them. 7 pre-snap penalties. That's a joke. That's focus, it's discipline, and it's absolutely atrocious. 3 by our wide receivers. So we're going to get it fixed, though. It was good. The good part is today, Coach challenged them and talked to them about that urgency, talked to them about competing. And that's the thing that really ticked me off on Saturdays. It just didn't look like they competed. Today we competed like an offense should. We competed like a team. We had a great practice, and that's the way you want them to respond. We got into a team situation where we moved the ball. It was like another scrimmage, but FUD, and we went for about 30-35 minutes. It was awesome, and we made plays, and we got after it. So that's the exciting part about it, is we actually got better today as an offense, the first time, I think, this spring. So, hallelujah.
Glory.
Can you tell the difference in Terry, even after a few weeks, being in the playbook and learning those kind of things?
There's no question. We all got to remind ourselves, we got to go back and remember where Steven Johnson was at this time. And nobody thought, everybody was like, whew, not quite sure. It's a quarterback position. It's tough. They signed up for it, but they're getting better every day. I just got to remind myself to kind of mellow out, and there's going to be some growing pains, and that's going to be okay. But that's where everybody else has to pick it up. That's where our offensive line that are more experienced have to bring that energy and that juice. And I'm tired about talking about youth at receiver. We have no more youth at receiver, okay? There is no more. Okay? They are veterans now, and they got to. It's time to drop, and it's time to go. Okay? It's time to go. Today they did. You know what? There's hope out there. It really is.
What stood out from Terry and Gunner during the scrimmage, and then today maybe they got better?
Well, today reads quicker today, better balls, on target balls. It just everything was happening faster for them in their mind. In the game, the targets weren't very good. We didn't make very good decisions. Wasn't very good.
Do you think some of that's part of just growing pains, because it was really your all's first complete scrimmage outside during the spring?
I don't think there's any question. Just from Coach addressing them, the urgency part, playing the game again. We can do this all day long. We can just go out there, put the ball down, and play the game. That's what they need. Quarterbacks need to play the game. Situational football, understanding when to throw it away, understanding when to have a check down. All those things. When do we take a shot? And knowing the down and distance, and just being in the game and playing it. And that was great today. It was good, though. It was good to see them respond. You know what I mean? We got a long way to go, but that was encouraging what I saw. I think that was the first time we really took a step, in the right direction.
Eddie Benny told us Saturday that he feels like he's the guy now that's like that leadership for the offense. Have you seen him do that this spring so far?
Yeah, he's trying. He really is. He always does it with his work ethic and what he does. You got to bottle up all that energy sometimes and do it the right way. But I don't think there's any question. He is trying to take that as a leadership role.
CJ Conrad mentioned that he's hoping he's learning different positions, wants to have more of a quarterback mindset, know all of the plays, and wants to maybe even get out there at receiver. Is that something you see happening in the fall?
I don't think there's any question. I think we can get and really cause some people some problems in 11 and 12 personnel with 2 tight ends out there, and you can use both of our tight ends in spread sets, and I think we can cause a little bit of havoc. So it's good. I'm excited that he's learning that stuff and he's trying to better himself.
Left tackle being such a key position, how are you stacking up there right now?
And where now?
Left tackle.
I think they're playing pretty good right now. I think Landon right now is playing as consistent as anybody that we have. If you were to take somebody out of that front group after the scrimmage, it would have been Landon. You know,
Right.
EJ's doing a nice job. His is just again learning the position with terminology. But you can see his athleticism. His is all about technique and fundamentals. Just got to go through this whole spring, get through the summer, and I think that'll help him immensely.
You mentioned you didn't see the energy from the offensive line. Does that have to come from Drake now that he's playing in center role, more of a leadership role?
It's got to come from all 5. Big men lead the way. So when I say it, I mean it. We're going to go as far as our offensive line. We're going to be physical. We're going to be nasty and mean, but we got to be in control. I mean, we had 4 pre-snap penalties. That's a joke, and they're pretty ticked off about it. Coach Lorman wasn't very happy about it. Nobody was. I mean, the one thing we pride ourselves in here, at least since we've been here, we don't have pre-snap penalties, too many of them, and we don't have delay games. I can't stand that. You can't put yourself in those positions, and we're not going to do that here. We're going to get those guys out. They can be on the sideline with me.
Is the reason maybe it's a little extra frustrating is just because when it is a scrimmage, does it remind you of a game setting of, hey, it's not practice, you know, you're supposed to be perfect when we're doing this stuff.
That's right.
Show the improvement from practice.
That's exactly right.
Make
So-
those hiccups.
I agree. And so when you go out there and you have no juice and no energy and you come out there and you think it's just going to happen, we should have gotten our tail kicked. And that's what happened.
In terms of speeding up the offense and then also developing that explosive offense that you had talked about, where are you guys on that?
Pretty good with the 2s on Saturday. Today, we were more explosive today on both sides, which was really good. So, again, growing pains, however you want to call it, playing faster, not making 1,000 calls, and that's going to come with just us telling those centers we just got to go. That was part of our pre-snap penalty stuff, is that we're sitting around waiting, and a guy's going to move or jump. And so now, today, we played with a lot of tempo, and it was really good.
All right, but good.